what I'm saying? See this? Now, I want you to look at confidence. I'm just okay. But what I'm saying today would make it seem that I'm not okay. But I want to preface this with that I am okay. This is just a true reflection of dealing with the world. Because let me tell you something about a rock in the middle of a street, a river. That rock will continue to be there. Alright, let's put it this way. As the water continues to go around it, the stone would be in the perfect shape to allow the water to go around it, while the water is whittling it down. While the water whittles it down, it yet remains how it should be according to how the water is doing it. So what I'm trying to say is that when you're in the flow, you become what the flow makes you. So you are born in, if I was to go to we had the ability and I go to in the volcano and there was life in it, what you would see is our creatures made to survive there. So you wouldn't be saying, hey, how they do that? They do that because that's where they started from and they evolve so that they can. The same thing with the fish. Now it's very clear that we weren't made to be aquatic creatures. But being that that was their environment from their very existence, it allows them to live in that environment where they couldn't be terrestrial being, because the way how they evolved was to be in the water. So when you look upon me, what you're seeing is the same. Now, when I say flow, I am here, but I had nothing to do with me being here. You see, I was somewhere where I didn't know. And what I came to know, not of my own accord. My father and my mother came together and they had sex and I became. So it goes with the flow just the same. You understand what I'm saying to you? Now, I want to say that I am not a Christian. Neither do I go to church. Nor am I a bishop. Nor am I a pastor. I'm just this individual that is trying to explain to you my existence. So there is a large part of my existence that did not have anything to do with me. And so I became who I am in response to what I have been through. The same thing as any other species in this world. Why does the bird fly? Because situation caused them over years, many years, to become flying animals. It was safer in the tree. They had feathers. Who got to live with more feathers until they're up in the air. And they became what they became because of their environment and how they grew. So the question is, what do you see? Because with the 4D, you have infinite timeline, and you have infinite dimensions, and you have portals such as this, where I can be here speaking, and yet I reflect myself upon your mind, even though we are many miles away. What we are in is fourth dimension, my friend. And if you agree with me and share the same perspective, then we become one. And we are in 5 dimension. So, just as when you put 2 mirrors together and you see an infinite of possibilities, with the same entity, then you have what is called relativity. Because you and I, we're here. We face the same circumstances, but we see it differently. And the background makes us different. So our perspective is relative. I mean, do you like smoking? Relatively, I do. Relatively, you don't. But it exists. And so at this timeline, at this hour, I am smoking weed with tobacco. In a next timeline somewhere, someone is not smoking, but they are drinking. And in a next corner, someone is doing something else. Someone is killing. Someone is having sex. Someone is doing something different from what I am doing. Now, someone else might be smoking a spliff with tobacco, but they're probably also drinking or doing something else. So even though we do have things in common, there are certain things that are different. And these are the dimensions that exist upon this earth. And the only portals we can make is the portal that goes to your mind. The only portals we can make are those that reach to you. Now what we have are many portals where many people become role model and many people are leading people astray. But that is what we have become. And relatively speaking, we are going through different things at the same time. Now what the problem is that we don't get to know each other. And so what happens is sometimes you get two people with two opposite dimensions that doesn't facilitate each other. So when they come together, you get something bad. So 4D becomes something that is palpable, something that is livable, something to make us understand that no, we don't have these magic that we see where we travel from Jamaica to America. No, but we do have magic that let our consciousness travel. I can let you know what I think. Just a piece of what I think about a particular thing at a particular time. Now the reason why I speak like this is because of my relative dimension and the timeline that I live in. Now we all live in the same timeline but in different dimension. I am sitting here, someone came in a vehicle, so a little boy, a gentleman is going down the road. It's the same time but we're all doing different things. And the difference is not all people are aware that I am sitting right here. Now how do you come to the singularity? This is what I'm trying to figure out. Because I know that there should be, but how does it become? Now, the only singularity is when everything comes to one point. You see, the thing is, no matter who you are, lies. You see lies? No one likes it, even liar. Did you know that? She's around the back apparently. Yes, man. I think she's around. Huh? Oh, yeah, man. Sure thing. So this is an example of relative perspective, where in this timeline, this happened at a connection. Singularity, then that's where we need to go to. Then where does that lead to the singularity where there is one perspective, consciousness? Because you can't come to me with lies, because even liars hate lies. So there's only one thing that can be given to man that goes as a singularity, because even a liar loves when the truth is spoken to him.